Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of season 2 of my Man United career mode, realistic Man United career mode. I've got Lulu eating behind me, so if you hear a bit of crunching, that's because she's eating. Isn't that right? Yeah. Anyway, we're 8th in the league, 10 games played, 18 points. We're 10 points, no, sorry. Maybe we are 10 points as well, but we're also 10 positions better than what we were at this stage last season. And we only played 4 games. We're playing Liverpool next. They are top of the league, which is terrible. And also, very uniquely, Chelsea and Aston Villa, who are next to each other on the table, are both playing Ipswich next for the next game. I know some people haven't played their full games yet, but that's quite interesting. Right. Let's probably go into that table again. I think we're relatively close to the top. We've got 21 points, 6 points. We'll only be 5 points behind, and we're currently A. That's not too bad. That isn't actually too bad at all. Now, of course, there is fitness concerns with this squad, as there always is. So we're going to have to be smart with who we play and where we play them. Particularly in the defence here. So I'm going to take Martinez off and we're going to play Euro instead. Martinez will come on eventually. But besides that, I don't really want to rotate too much. I might put Mount on the bench instead of Højlund. I might risk that because you have Rashford who can easily play striker for me. And I think I'm happy enough with that happening. Where am I going with this? There we are. That's what I want to do. Sorry, I have to have them in particular order. It's a bit of autism there. Right. And also, if you aren't aware, Bruno Fernandes got a new contract in January or July, or maybe it was August. And then I gave Euro a new contract. I think it was in episode 2. Might have been 1, at the very end of 1. And then Fernandes came back to me and said he wanted a new contract. So I was happy enough to give Fernandes a new contract, but I couldn't give it to him. Because I literally just negotiated one with him. So we might lose Fernandes, so I am open to selling him now because he's 32. He's only going to go down. So I am currently in negotiations with Milan to try sell him. I'm looking for at least, well, if I can get 150 for him, I'll be delighted. He's only worth 75. So if I can get 150, delighted. If I can get 120, delighted. 100, well, I mean it's better than 75 because if the board sell him, which the board look like they sell players, if they're transfer listed, which is a bit stupid. Let me do the selling, please. Yeah, so they'll sell them for peanuts. So, and because we're so strict with the finances in this career mode, I need all the money I can get. So I'm gonna have to sell him. I've been forced to sell my captain because a bit of a bug in the game there, where the guy wants a new contract like immediately after signing a new one. I feel like they should have an option in the game, like a boolean, where if you've gotten a new contract, you cannot, or the player will not ask for a new one for at least 300 days in game. I could probably code that. I'm not a programmer. I'm more of design, like a level design and all that. Not a very good one, but that's my area that I've worked on and focused my attention on in college. Not really programming as much as DKT wanted me to fucking suffer. But even I could code that. In fact, I know exactly how to do it. I just need to actually prove to myself that I can do it. Well, yeah, anyway. Right, we're going to get into this game. I've been talking for 3 minutes straight. Throats and bits. I'm exhausted. I haven't had a cup of tea today yet. I've just come in from work. Yeah, and we're nearly 1-0 then. Good God. Just get rid of it. Menu, please. Oh my God, lads. I've been talking for fucking nearly 4 minutes straight, guys, please. Oh my goodness, guys, please. I need a break. I need to drink some fucking water. Throat is so dry. Not that any of you care about it. Look, we have the best commentary here on the LeetardPlays channel. We come up with the real stuff. Oh my God, Euro! Lamens? No. I don't blame Lamens for letting that happen. Well, sorry, letting that happen, for conceding is what I meant to say. Euro, clown. Menu, clown. Cunha, clown. In fact, the entire team there, clown. I don't blame Lamens though. It's not his fault. Sesko wasn't involved for once. It's just literally every other person you see on the pitch, clowns. They let that happen. I just couldn't get rid of the ball. And Sesko loses the ball. Bro, you're a fucking clown as well. Fuck my life. Self-fucking inflicted from this team. Every game. Alright, it's the first time I've actually had the fucking ball in ages. It's really, really difficult. Sesko. Oh, unlucky. I suppose we are going up against Van Dijk there. He's a big boy. It's not actually nice to get out of the box because they've literally had about fucking 80% possession. I'd be surprised if we have any more than 80. That's a good ball. Oh, unlucky. Get that to Mbeumo. Okay, I guess we did. I want to have a look at the possession stats. Because if I've had more than 20%, I'll be shocked. What's the match fact? Wow. Okay, 32% possession. That's shocking. Even look at the amount of passes attempted, the pass accuracy. Like, that's mad. Is there any more stats for us to look at? Oh my god, there is. Wow. Yeah, like, look at that. We're not scoring this game. Like, we just haven't shown up. Yet again, we just have not shown up. But I have a trump card up my sleeve. Oh, see, I was actually going to do Amram system, but you know what? We'll go with 4-4-2. I was going to do Amram shitty tree at the back, which never works. But I'll do this instead. Mainu's going to come off for Rashford. We'll see how this goes. He was supposed to be my striker replacement, but considering how bad the rest of the team has been playing, we're going to try 2 up top. Maybe Sesko will play better if he's got a strike partner. Let's find out in the second half. We're only 1-0 down, so there's still hope. And there is no hope. I just couldn't swap players. Okay, no, we actually saved that. I couldn't swap players there, so I was convinced that the game was just going to decide that I was conceding. But thankfully, we didn't. Where's Sesko? Oh, I hate him. I fucking hate him. He's so shit. Like, come on, man. He's not even trying to pass it to his fucking teammates there. Like, clear opportunity to just get hold of the ball, which is something we've been clearly struggling to do this game. And he just loses it. And Buemo, I swear, oh my god, he's so shit. No, he's not shit. He's not shit. He's just, he's not great. He doesn't live up to my 86 rating potential. Like how I expect a player of 86 rating to play. He plays more like a fucking 67. Oh, off the line clearance. Jesus Christ. Right, and Buemo, let's go. Let's see. I prefer Buemo because it sounds like Kinder Buemo. Right, well, Ahmad's coming on. Buemo's been shockingly shit. Hopefully. Wait, hold on. It's done it again. Why are you doing this? Why do you do this? Like, just change information on me. Like, stop doing that, please. I have it set to a particular formation for a reason. Good God. If I was on... It's done it again! Every time they update it, this thing breaks. Just keep this as it is. I don't want this formation to change. Keep the formation the way it is. Okay? Now let's check it. Has it changed again? No. Okay. Not that hard not to change the formation, right? What's the point of giving me an option to change it and save the change? And then just not save the change. Come on. Alright. Sesko. I don't know if he won that. We'll find out now. Well, he won a corner, so yeah, that's not too shabby. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Give that a good cross. That's actually a good cross. Fernandez. Euro! Oh my goodness, what a save. Remember the Shvili, that is incredible. Well done. Should be saying about, you know, opposition goalkeeping and all that, but I have to. That's an interesting cross. Cunha tries to hit that on the volley. That is one of those scenarios, Cunha, where you use your fucking head. Bro just never knows when to use his fucking noggin. Right, our dribbling's just gone to shit. Like, Ahmad cannot run with the ball. He can pass it still, which is positive, but my god, my players just... They're not in dribble mode. Which is kind of scary because that's how I move up the pitch. Do you know what? Just cross it in. Cunha... No, he goes with his head. Now he goes with his head! These attackers they're stupid. They're severely stupid. I just cannot play with Sesko. He's just not a player for me. Like, he's just too error prone. Euro, get back in the fucking box. Well done, Fernandez. Alright, we're going to put the low on for the last couple of minutes, and we're going to put Ugarte at centre back. You've got a free kick here. Best thing to do is just give it to Ahmad and let him deal with it. Okay, that nearly went in. The whole point of giving it to Ahmad, right? And this is my thought process before this stupid fucking AI system decided to do anything. Free kick. I pass to Ahmad. The idea is to lob the ball into the box with all my fucking defenders, attackers, midfielders in the box. They all run back towards their own goal the second I pass it to Ahmad, making it impossible for me to pass to anyone other than have a fucking strike from 30 yards out. fucking retards. Anyway. We lose this game 1-0. Do I think we deserve to lose? Yes. Yeah, no, that loss was deserved. Based on the way the players played, absolutely. Is that the way I want my players to play? Absolutely fucking not. Why would you have a last second fucking free kick where you have to lob the ball into the box and you all run immediately back to your own goal? Like that's something that I really don't like so far about this game. Is that when it comes to trying to press and like scenarios like that where you're like a player is out of position, like even if it's for a set piece, their first thought is not to stay in the box for the set piece. Oh no, it's to run back to their position. Every fucking time. Trade and injury clash. Lamens. During a full contact session, Lamens went into a 50-foot challenge, came out second best, resulting in a serious injury. Unfortunately, Lamens will be unavailable for the squad until fully recovered. Okay. Right. On my birthday as well. Excellent. What is the injury? Because I have to take this down for our stats. Ooh, wait, what? PLC is it, or is it ACL? PCL. I've never heard of a PCL before. I actually don't know what a PCL is, but he's not going to be playing for 8 weeks. But that's okay because Andre Onana is actually playing well for once. Well, actually, he's played well for me in this career mode, but for United overall, he's been pretty bad. I'm sorry for the rustling. That is my notebook being whipped out so I can have a look at all this and take down some notes. And Fernandez has... Villarreal, sorry, it wasn't AC Milan, it's Villarreal. We're in talks for Fernandez, that's broken down. That's not good. I don't want him to go. Now, I probably would be moving on, looking to, or at least open to moving him on in the summer. But if I lose him in the January transfer window, I'm kind of fucked. Because I don't want to... I could do with the money. But I'd have to replace him. I don't have a replacement for him. I don't even know who to replace him with. An attacking player like that? We've got, what, Mason Mount? Okay, here we go. Now, this is a problem. When it says find an appropriate buyer, do you know what that means? That means the board are now going to sell him. I do not like this at all. I hate this feature. Do not touch my fucking players. I'm hoping this gets patched. I'm hoping this isn't intentional. This is just a bug or a glitch in the system. It looks like it's more of a bug because it happens frequently with players that are transfer listed. For example, by India. If it is a feature, it's a feature I fucking hate. And especially when it's a scenario like this where I can't give him a new contract. He just got one. He got one 3 months ago. I feel like this is a bug. This part where like he's already got a brand new contract and he wants a new one. That's a bug. The lack of notifications for players when they want new contracts, that's a bug. This, however, where the board sells the players, I feel like that's a feature from EA. I feel like EA have done a feature here. And I don't like it. Now, I have no proof to prove that it's a feature, but I don't like it at all. Anyway, that's a little bit of a rant that I was having there. Well, it's not really a rant, it's more of a discussion. Oh shit, yeah, I need to take Lamens out of the starting 11. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that. Do not touch my players. Well, it looks like we'll be losing. I keep saying I'm noticing when I'm saying it's actually annoying me. So I must be doing everyone else's skull in. I don't like when the board touch my players. Just please leave them alone. Let me deal with it in my own time. But he'll be sold for about 68 million rather than, you know, his base value is 75, or at least like I could easily get 120 for him. I just need another team to come in for him. And I will have to negotiate it properly since it looks like he's going to be sold for pennies. Anyway, we've got Nottingham Forest coming up. I'm going to do a little bit of rotation here because I'm not actually happy with the performance against Liverpool. So in order to show how unhappy I am, we're going to make some changes just to emphasise how angry I am. Martinez didn't play, so I'm happy enough to give him a shot here. Martinez didn't do anything wrong, but I don't really want him playing this game. I want him playing the other games, but look, it is what it is. We'll have to see what happens here. That's a shot. Oh, that was from Gibbs White there. Could be a potential Fernandez replacement. You have to start thinking about Fernandez replacements here. If I can get away with not replacing him, I will. but I'm not exactly sure where that replacement's going to come from within the squad. Right, here's a bit of commentary for you, since I haven't said anything in a little bit of time. Boring. No one's looking for anything. I can't get anywhere, and that's the top quality of passing that you're seeing. Now, thankfully, Ugarte seems to have his head fucking screwed on, so he's actually able to make challenges, but, I mean, that's the first we've gotten up, you know, that's the closest we got into the box all game. And that, we weren't even in the box. We haven't entered. There's no space. No one's moving. There we go. Now there's a bit of fucking movement. And we immediately lose it. Alright, here we go. They're on the attack. And Euro comes in with a really good interception there. Because if he had missed that, it's probably going to be 1-0 Forest. And I'm just not feeling it tonight from the team. They just don't seem to be on their... They can't seem to get out of first gear. Every game it just feels like they're stuck in first gear. And it's like a learner the first time they touch a card. They're afraid to touch the gear stick. They're afraid to change gears. You know, when they're in third gear, they don't want to go down to second. They want to stay in third gear. They don't want to have to move. For you Americans, you might call it a stick shift. I'm not really too sure. Well, it's a manual anyway. Yeah, this club is just first gear FC. It's like, come on guys, we get into second gear here, we can beat these guys. Nottingham Forest are not that good, especially this season. They're not that good. Second gear is all I'm asking for, lads. Look, that's the way they're shooting. Second gear, that's all I need. Cross that, Ahmad. Hoyland, oh, it's asking an awful lot of you, Hoyland, there. Not the best cross from Ahmad. I'm happy that he did cross it, because at least it's something better than what we were. We weren't even crossing the ball for half the match. In fact, half the second half I meant, but it's been more than half the second half. First half. I translate what I'm saying. You're going to have to translate the commentary, because I'm not great at commentary. But half-time, it's 0-0. I don't know what to do here. Like, we're really struggling. We'll try Amrim's system if the game lets me. Now, I'll probably have a hissy fit and swap between the fucking 4-3-3 400 times, but you never know. It might actually, like, let me use this formation. I don't know what to do. We've got Cunha, we've got Mbemo. Unfortunately, we have Sesko. So there are options on the bench for us, good and bad. So it's not like we're stuck entirely, but I feel bad taking Hoyland off for Sesko when Hoyland's done absolutely nothing wrong. He just has not gotten service. He's had one cross into him and it was so far over his head. It was like a fucking blimp in the sky. Alright, I see a mass there, but he wasn't really in the spot where I wanted to pass to him. Alright, cross that. Again, not a good cross. Ahmad, look, I'm glad we're crossing it, right? It's positives, right? We'll take positives. Improvement. Positives aren't good. Harry, hello? You're a wing back. Why aren't you not overlapping? This is the formation where you overlap. Hold on a second. What formation is this using? Oh, no, it is. It is using this formation. Amrim's one. Overlap. Like, finally, fucking Ahmad's doing it. Might have got a pen there, potentially. But, like, Harry... We don't even have Dorgu. Oh, if we had Dorgu, he'd be playing. You know what, I might put fucking Sancho there. You know what? We're just going for it. Cunha, get on. Do something, please. We're not taking any chances now. We're just putting on some bigger players. Bigger names. Alright, Mount's coming off. We're putting on Mbemo. I don't really have anyone else that I think needs to come on. I don't think it matters whether Hoyland or Sesko plays. They're just not getting the service. It is supposed to be a false 9. They're not really dropping back very far. I would like if they literally like dropped back to fucking the centre circle like Harry Kane does. That's the type of striker that I think needs to play with United, considering how bad we are getting the ball up there. Alright, Sancho. Ball. That's not a bad ball, and Mbemo done very well there to get between two of their defenders to get a header. Alright, here's Mbemo again. He needs Hoyland to make that run. Hoyland's made that run. Hoyland header. Hoyland goal. Yes, brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic pass from Mbemo. Brilliant run from Hoyland and a fantastic finish. That's service, guys. Well done to Mbemo. You've come on the pitch and you've gotten us an assist. That did not look likely for the entire game. Look at that. Brilliant ball. Brilliant run and brilliant header. I was a bit afraid that Kandeshi was going to get that. Brilliant, lads. Keep that up. Please, guys. These type of moments in games will win us the matches. Will get us into Europe. And from there we can, improve our finances and hopefully avoid a transfer ban. If we get transfer banned, we're kind of fucked. Some of these players are getting old now. So, next summer, I'm going to have to really look at, getting players in. Not Hoyland. Ugarte, what the fuck was that, man? We're going to take him off. I can't be dealing with that. But, yeah, no, if we... we're going to have to future-proof the squad next summer if our finances are still looking bad. Otherwise, we might have to go... if the finances looking okay, we can go with another summer of not spending just to avoid transfer bans. We should be fine. Oh, when I say not spending, I mean like breaking even. Well, if we win trophies, we don't get fucking taxed as much with our earnings. So, guys, the way to make the squad better is to fucking win. Odd concept in, elite sport, but, that's a good ball. Hoyland, smack that. Good goal. Again, Embuemo, brilliant pass. Hoyland held his run very well. Got a nice touch, good finish. Service, guys. And yes, I will give Amarim credit. His formation here has turned this game around. And also, my subs have turned this game around. That's much better. Now, unfortunately, we don't seem to play this way all the time. And we shouldn't really have to put on subs against Nottingham Forest to beat them. We should be better than them. But unfortunately, this club is a bit of a shambles at the moment. So we're nowhere near that stage. Right, I have a final attack here. This is literally the last attack of the game. And Onana just spills it straight into... Okay, Onana, that's your first mistake you've made since I've become manager. That's your first mistake. Could have caught that and instead you just bounce it right into the path. Right into the fucking path of their main threat. You're lucky Hoyland and Embuemo turned it on in the last 15 minutes of this match. Otherwise, I'd be very mad at you. Literally, it was the last kick of the game. Anyway, we won 2-1. Not convincing. Brilliant moments, particularly towards the end of the match. But that's also alarming now that the fact that Onana is our only first choice keeper because Fitek's not there yet. And he's starting to make mistakes the second he's been told, yeah, you're number one. That's not good. For Harrison, I'm not giving you a contract. Please leave. Rashford, no, you're still in the squad, man. I still have plans for you. Now, if you want to leave, you can. Well, Bruno's gone up. Oh, God. What? He's 80.5. I could easily get 150 for him. I can't do anything about it. He's going to be sold for pennies. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. Right, here's Rashford. You're playing pretty well. If you want to play against Applewell, I'll play against Applewell. Absolutely. So, Conference League. I'm not sure if you've seen, we are second. We had a disappointing draw against AZ Alkmaar. And then the other two games. Well, our first half against... I don't even know who it was. Let's see if I can try to guess. It's not Altok. It's not Pack. Vitoria, it was. We scored 5 goals in one half against them, and then the second half we didn't show up. Which seems to be a problem. Last episode we couldn't show up for the second half. But, however, let's rotate this side, and then I'll show you who's playing against... Who are we playing against? Applewell. Right, Embuemo is going to be playing this game. And Fernandez. They're the only two that aren't being rotated. Well, I suppose Onana as well, but there isn't really rotation options there. I could play Fitek, but actually, you know what? I might play Fitek. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him some faith. Go on, get out there, have a game. Last minute change. Let's do this. Should we beat Applewell? I did start Rashford like he asked, so just to prove that he is still in the squad. Yeah, I do have plans to play you. Right, let's see how we do. Right, Rashford is on his bike, and unfortunately Sesko isn't. And poor. Oh, he got a shot off. Well done. Rashford, oh, he's overran it. Oh, that's unlucky. I wasn't expecting Sesko to get that ball there to get a shot off, so well done to him. Rashford again to Sesko. Sesko's done well, and he got a shot off and he scores. Well done. I thought he fucked it up there with that extra touch. I didn't ask him to do that touch, but look, as long as you're scoring, do what you want. But you need to score more goals. You know, this is the Conference League. You scored 2 goals in 4 games. You're, like, 1 goal in 2 games, or one goal every 2 games. It sounds good, but not when you're my fucking supposed to be my main striker. Sorry, Hoyland's some better. Okay, Sesko's starting to do well up front now. Oh, Mbeumo done really well to get that ball. Cross that. That's going nowhere. That's poor. But no, Sesko's starting to do very well up there. He's winning a lot of those balls midfield. He's actually dropping back like a false 9, like I've asked him to do, like Kane. So that's what I'd like to see. Alright, that's a good ball to Mbeumo. And finesse that. Goal. That's very well done from Mbeumo. Shouldn't be playing in this competition. He shouldn't, but unfortunately, that's the best I can give him. Another good interception from Sesko there. He's definitely feeling it tonight. Unfortunately, he can't do this every night, but if he did, I'd have no complaints about him. Good ball. Unlucky. Sesko to Mbeumo. Mbeumo. Rashford. Goal. Brilliant. Now, the only problem is we're not going to show up in the second half, so we need to score the goals now. Rashford, 2 goals in 4 appearances. Same goes for you, Rashford. You need to be doing better in this competition. Maybe your assists are higher. Maybe. I haven't checked the stats in a while. Maybe we could do that at the end of this episode. Alright, half time. We're 3-0 up at home. We win this and we're through to the next round. Now, we still have to win another game to make sure we're straight through and we don't have to do a playoff or anything like that. But, yeah, no, we'll see what happens here. Alright, Delo to Mbeumo. Goal. We scored in the second half. Wow. Who would have thought? There's a goal. 3 appearances, 2 goals. Now, I'm pretty sure Mbeumo has come off the bench for most of his appearances in this competition, so I'm not going to be too mad at him for only scoring 2 goals, but I think it's the first game he started, and as I said, he's too good for this competition. He deserves better. Sesko, on the other hand, I think this is his level. Oh, that's a good ball in the box. Fredrickson, penalty. It's always the second half. Alright, Fitek, let's see what you can pull off here. Onana's never saved a penalty for us. What can you do? Okay, right, well, you're not my starting keeper anyway. You're third choice by default. Because Harrison, I don't want to play at all. Let's get another ball into the box. Nearly scored. Right, I think it's time to see if there's any changes we can make. There's not really any changes I want to make. Maybe take off Mainu. Actually, John, we'll take off Mbeumo for Mount. The rest of them, I'm fine with them playing. I think it's fine. Well done to Mbeumo. He was brilliant. Definitely won us the game. Sesko. Good header. Very good header. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's brilliant. Now, 3 goals and 4 appearances is much better, Sesko. That's much better. I'm happy enough with those numbers. That's 75% of the games you play you score in this competition. That's good. Now make it 100%. Get forward. Go on, Sesko. Give that a smack. Rashford. Oh, he was close to getting that. Could have got a 6 there. Yeah, no, Sesko ran into traffic there. I don't blame him. He picked up in a poor spot. Go on, Delo. Sesko, make that run. Hit that. Goal. Hat-trick. Well done. That's 4 goals, 4 appearances. And this is our highest scoring game anyway, 6-1. Previously it was 5-0 against Newcastle and 5-0 against... what was the last Europa League game we played? Or Conference League game that we played here? Vitoria. That was 5-0, so 6-1. Still a 5-goal difference, but brilliant finish as well. He does that stupid outside the foot shot. Alright, there we go, full time, 6-1. Good performance. We actually showed up in the second half. We weren't as convincing in the second half, but it was still a good performance. It was still a very good performance. If we hadn't played like that in the first half, I wouldn't have been complaining too much. So, positives to take. I'm very happy with what we've just seen. Rashford's happy that we're thinking to it. Yeah, I'm happy enough with your performance. You got a goal and you might have gotten an assist. I don't know. So yeah, happy enough with you, Rashford. Right, I thought we'd take some time to have a look at the loan players. So Cheeto Obi's got a +2 at Palmas. Sende Dele, who has potential of 86, he's gone up +7, and he's at Luton Town. Enzo Bayek, whatever fucking way you want to say it. He's at Millwall, he's only gone up +1, so I think we'll be looking to move him on. Ethan Wheatley's gone up +2, and he's at Inter Miami. Ethan Williams has gone up +2, and he's at Cincinnati. I was looking to move him on, but a loan offer came in. Diego Lalonde's only gone up 1, however, he still has some time to get better, so I'll give him a pass. Xerxes gone up +2, he's at Getafe. That loan kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't planning on getting rid of him, but hey, look, loan deal's loan deal. And Aiden Heaven's only gone up +1. If he can get up to, I was originally saying 75, but if he can get up to 78, I won't have to invest in a new centre back. I'll be happy enough for using him. So hopefully he can pick it up. It'd be nice. Sure, his potential. I'm just looking at my notes here. Where is he? Oh, was he last season? Wasn't he? I think he was the last season. Oh, I don't have it. It's on the Excel sheet. Okay, I was looking at my notes. I don't have the potentials on my notes because, you know, I have to look them up. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's high enough, like 83. I'd be happy enough with an 83 centre back, especially from the, well, I say academy. He was bought from Arsenal, but still. Anyway, I also want to have a look at the stats while we're here. So Dalot and Fernandez have played. I'm not sure if they've played every game, but they've definitely they've played the most anyway. Top goal scorer, Rasmus Højlund with 8 goals. Behind him is Benjamin Sesko and then Brian Buemo. Technically Cunha as well. So our attackers are actually scoring goals. That's good. In terms of assists, Brian Buemo with 6. Yeah, that's fine. He's done very well recently. And then clean sheets, well, it's Onana because we don't give it to outfield players. It'd be unfair. Which is surprising considering that Onana made a mistake recently. So, but look, it's fine. That happens. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're 8th, Newcastle are 5th. I'm going to rotate this team, and let's see how we do. Right, we have a bit of a fitness issue on the bench here. But look, we're going to see how this goes. This is the team we're going with. A little bit defensive in areas, particularly at midfield, but look, it's fine. It's Newcastle. We kind of have to get something out of this game. A loss would be disastrous for us, considering they're higher up in the table than us. So, we're going to try to go for the win. Let's see what we can come up with here. Look, we're trying something different. Well, we're not really. But let's just pretend that we are trying something different so we can at least, you know, say if we get anything out of the game, you know, be happy with ourselves. Oh, so because it's raining, my players are retarded and they don't know how to dribble with the ball. But of course, the CPU is going to be fine with the ball. So just keep that in mind. I'll be complaining about not being able to run with the ball at all. Dorgu, don't. Why are you underlapping? Why? What pass was that? Ugarte, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. All right, that's what you are. You're stupid. Well done to Martinez for covering there for Ugarte's cock up. Right, Dorgu. No, Dorgu, you're supposed to do the overlap, man. Why is he not overlapping? What is that guy's problem? Please, overlap. You're a fucking fullback. Well, actually, you're a wing back technically. Not in this formation, but still, you should be fucking acting like one. Overlap for fuck's sake. Don't underlap. Who the fuck underlaps? I don't want you underlapping. I'm not Guardiola. I'm not fucking Pep. I'm not going to make... or Arteta. I'm not going to make stupid fucking decisions just for the sake of changing something and saying I'm unique. Although I did put 2 DMs on and said we're trying something different. But look, guys, it's okay when I do it. Alright, they're on the attack here. Oh, we nearly prevented the corner there, but of course Mazraoui just had to make sure he tapped it out. Anthony Gordon's doing well on that right side. Oh, good save from Onana. Wow, okay, Ugarte again getting fucking bullied. That's worrying. That is very worrying. Right, Mazraoui's going out there. I'm not really sure how I feel about Mazraoui leaving the box, but well done from Onana. Right, Newcastle are back attacking again. It's a bit of a trend here that they're kind of pinning me back a bit. Højlund is 100% isolated up top. Like, it's not close. Oh, fuck me. Why did the Ligt push up there? Why did you push up? No need. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a block from the leg. You are so fucking lucky you made that back. Mazraoui, cop on. Again, this is more or less down to the woeful dribbling. That's impossible. Buemo, that's going to Cunha. Didn't really go to Cunha. We're trying to get it to Højlund, but it's not going to him. Oh, Ugarte, for fuck's sake, man. We don't have another DM. We have no one to take that spot. I've just got a yellow card. Stupid. He's not having a good game at all. Right, half time. I don't really know what to say. We've just been poor. We're gonna try our 4-2-3-1. We'll see how this goes, but Ugarte's having a really, really bad game, which is very concerning. Because we don't have anyone else that can play there. Maybe Fernandez can play defense midfield, can he? He can, of course he can. So we might have to drop him. Drop him back, put either Sancho or Ahmed in that attacking role. See how that goes. It's actually a bit chilly in my room. Usually it's roasting, but anyway. You still need to know that information. I'm just telling you. Cunha to Højlund. Højlund's overrun it. For fuck's sake. It's impossible to play in bad weather. Like, it really is impossible to play. Like, I can't fucking dribble. Like, I can't run with the ball because, like, they just lose it immediately. They just boot it ahead of themselves when so unnecessarily. Newcastle have officially parked the bus. I don't know why they're parking the bus because they've been the better side. But they have. It's going to be interesting to see if I can get anything out of this game now, especially with them fucking having the whole bus there. I wasn't expecting that to go in. I don't even know who to take off here. Well, I suppose Ugarte, but that means dropping Fernandez back, and I don't really want to. We just don't have anyone else to fill that spot. I'm going to put Sancho in that attacking role. And Buemo's going to come off because he's getting tired. I think we're settling for a draw with this one, it looks like. I'm pushing all the creativity back. Ahmad, cross into box. And my girlfriend's there. Get it? No one was there. Ha. Ha. Oh dear. Oh no, hopefully one of you's got a laugh out of that one. Probably didn't. But, well, look, I tried. Just like this career mode, trying to get views, I've tried. Højlund, over the top. No, we can't get over the top. That's so unfortunate. Højlund wins the ball back. Right, let's go. He needs support. I see Sancho, and I see Sancho. Go on, Sancho, hit that. Oh, would have been good, but there's no one there to even get a rebound. Like, guys, come on. There's another winger on the pitch. Do you want to know his name? Begins with C. Cunha. He's nowhere to be seen. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Alright, we're taking Højlund off. We're going to put Sesko on. Delow's going to go on for Mazraoui. Cunha's coming off because he's been useless. We're going to put Mount on. I don't think there's any need to make another change. Maybe put Martinez left back. No, never mind. Don't do that. Ignore that one. Ignore the last one. Sesko's on. Now, Sesko, run. Give that a smack. Brilliant. Oh, I just felt confident the second he picked up the ball. I was like, this guy might do it. Wow. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy seeing that. Well done to Sesko. I think you might have just won us this game. There's my Duolingo going off. I feel like you might have just won us this game now. I'm not going to get too giddy and say, you know, like we've already won. Because you never know what this team's going to do. We could lose this game 4-1 for all I know. So, we're going to see what happens here. Let's see what we can pull out of the bag. Okay, we just have to keep the ball now. Let's just relax and launch that. Okay, we didn't even have to launch it. Excellent. 1-0 win, smash and grab at home against Newcastle. Now, we will take that because we did end up, you know, just accepting a draw. And thankfully, Sesko came on and decided, nah, fuck that, bro. So, well done to Sesko. Moments like that is what are going to keep you at the club, guys. Right, it's December 2nd, which means, you know, first week of the month. Youth Scouts. Australia. Let's see what you've produced for me this month, sorry. Don't know why I said weak. Another left back, Petranos. Okay, Brownlee. Okay, interesting. Moy. But see, you look decent, but there's no way I can get you in. Like Robinson, I'm not really too sure. I'm not really feeling that. England this time. So we got one player from Australia, which is fine. That's fine. I'm happy enough with one player coming through. That's alright. Anyone from England? You're like the core anchor nation for me. No. Ireland's they've been pretty poor. They've been absolutely nothing's come through Ireland, so I might just get rid of them. Might give them one more chance. Like I might give them till January because nothing came through there. If I get nothing by January, I'm just going to cancel it, and then we'll look to get a better scout instead. We'll just immediately just get rid of it. Before I go into the Southampton game, I believe they're bottom of the table, so we're still 8th. Somehow we're still 8th. We haven't moved. Well, we've gained 7 points. I think we were on 17 when we started. So we've gained 7 points in 3 games. It's not too bad. Yeah, no, 4 games. So I don't know how many games we're on. No, look, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we need like a win would put us on 27 points, where our superior goal difference would put us 5th. 1 point behind 4th. So we're not doing too bad. City are on top with 33 points. We're only 9 points off the top. That's 3 wins. Like we're not too far off now. We're far away from winning the league, but points wise, we're close. We're actually quite close. So let's play this game against Southampton. I'm going to rotate the side and then I'll show you what I've come up with. Right, that's what I'm going with there. So I think it's fully rotated except for Mainu and Fernandez. I actually can't remember the last team I played. I actually got this gun out of my head. I know with Newcastle, but I mean like my players. Anyway, again, very tired. Let's play Southampton and see how we do. Oh, that's a good ball. Sesko, you have to finish that. You've... your heroics against Newcastle. You know, your heroic strike was literally the exact same, and you missed it. I didn't want that ball going to Delo. I wanted that going to Ahmad, but look, okay, fine, as long as he scores. Guys, come on, lads. Like, we're doing brilliant here. But we're not scoring. There's no point having shot, possession, fucking XG, field tilt, whatever fucking fake stats you want, if we're not scoring. The goals are what matter. Goals are what matter in this fucking sport, and you need to score them. Put them in the back of the net. Cross into the box. Euro misses it. Gomez is fucking playing fucking cuddles and all that with whoever that is. That's like the first time they've been on the ground together. Oh, they're going to score. Oh no, good save from Manana. Well done. Still have a corner to defend though, and United are just notoriously bad from corners. So we haven't actually conceded from a corner, I don't think. Directly, anyway. Anyway, let's see. They're still going here. So can you just like give me the ball back so I can like go on the attack? And not in the net. Come on. Guys, please. Like, they're playing like fucking prime Barcelona here. Either that or else I'm literally just that shit and I cannot get the ball off them. Alright, here we go again. They've absolutely carved me up here. Onana! 1-0. I called it. I called it. We were going 1-0 down. You can't have a heroic victory against Newcastle and then immediately lose to a team that's 100% guaranteed to be relegated. Bottom of the league. You just can't do it. And at one moment we had 2 glorious chances to score from Sesko and Mainu early on. And of course, as usual, this team just fucking roller coaster season. As usual. They're so bad. Rotated side or not, you should be fucking scoring the chances that I've provided for you. Guys, look at the space that I'm creating. Like, none of you are filling the void. I'm creating so many fucking holes in their defense and no one fills the void. Like, Sesko, you should be busting your box get in there. No one fucking runs into the space. I make the space and no one runs into it. Oh, fuck me, Gomez. Make that pass, man. Right, Delo. Pass that. Right, we're just going to get that to Sesko. Hit that on the volley. Goal. Much better. That's much better. You have to keep that up. Second half. I want 4 goals in the second half. I want to win this 5-1 now. Minimum. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I expect a win. Right, half time. It's 1-1. Very disappointing considering we're at relegation FC in Southampton. And we're drawn. No one's played well. We've had some good moments. But of all those players there, not one of those played well. I suppose Onana. Onana didn't really have much to do. He had one good save and then, unfortunately, to concede. Anyway. Oh, fuck's sake, lads. Right, Sesko done well to get this to... Oh, my goodness. I couldn't even finish the sentence. Oh, finish that. Brilliant goal, Sesko. There we go. Much better. We needed that. We absolutely needed that. He might be up to double digits for the season in all comps. I know he has 4 goals here and in the Prem, but he might have more overall. Good goal. Good goal. I was hoping he wouldn't miss that because I have no idea what's going to happen here. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Alright, Southampton have an attack here. I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows what they're going to pull out of their ass here. Nothing, thankfully. Right, good counter-attack. No, Sesko lose the ball. That's a good ball to Rashford. Do you want Rashford? Just hit that yourself. And he scores it. Good goal. Goalkeeper was poor, but you've scored. And that's what we want. Anyone need to come off? Yeah, there's a few. So, I didn't put on another midfielder that can play. Oh, Mount can play defensive midfield apparently. Oh, excellent. Right, grand. Well, that's that sorted. Let's put Cunha on. No, I think we'll leave the rest for now. Good goal. 3-1. What we want. Alright, Sancho. Here we go. Hit that. Goal? Goal. 4-1. One more goal, guys, and you've hit my target of 5-1, which is what I wanted. Let's go, lads. We've got another attack here, but it's Cunha, and he's known for fucking up. Didn't that time. He got the ball in where I wanted him to. And then the second time, the follow-up, he fucks up. Yeah, he's not great. Right. Potential counter-attack? No. That's good. Game over, 4-1. Much better in the second half. We didn't quite reach the 5-1 I asked for, but I'm happy enough with that second half performance. That was much better than the first half. The first half wasn't good. Receives enough for Ethan Ennis. We're going to accept it because we need him gone because he's going to be leaving for free soon. Crystal Palace come in with an offer for Bruno Fernandes. No actions available. Oh, that means that the board are trying to sell him, which is fucking stupid. You should stay out of my fucking way. I don't want to sell to another English club or a Welsh club. So we're losing our captain because of a fucking bug in the game. I'm gonna have a quick nosy and see if I can find anyone that I think can replace Fernandes on the cheap. Alright, I've done a bit of messing around with the transfer window, sorry, the player search. I'm gonna go over the players that I had a look at and go through my thoughts. I know I was in Fernandes, kind of got a bit sidetracked. Ito could be a nice cheap option for a left-sided centre-back. So he's there. I found this Walter fella from Dortmund. Potential of 83 to 88. That's quite interesting. So I'm having a nice little browse. Who else did I add? There's a couple that I've added actually. I need to clear out this thing actually. I found this guy, Amar Cruz. 17. Potential of 83 to 89. Could be a nice option if Fernandes goes. Get Cruz in. And we'll try him. We'll just try him. I mean, it'll be going very defensive, but it's not like Fernandes gets the ball to our strikers anyway. Our attackers are, individual brilliance only. We have Greenwood as well. He used to be an academy prospect. Could be an option. Drop Cunha back, put Greenwood on the wing. Not sure how acceptable that is, but I'm just looking at options. Again, Ortiz, yeah, I mean, same thing with Cunha. I mean, he's a go. Lamal's there just so I can have a look at him. I don't think we'll ever sign him. McSauce, or McTominay or whatever you want to call him. I don't think we'll be getting him. I just don't think the money on a 29-year-old is worth it. Ederson, again, I'm not sure I want to spend 50 million on someone that's I'm only going to have for 3 years, mainly. Fidovic would be decent, but he's too low rated. This Bjerke fella, like, I don't know where these players are coming from. Like, how are other clubs getting just amazing talent through their academies and I can't produce fucking a 60 rated player? I'm not really understanding that, but he could be an option here. The only problem is he's from Arsenal, so I'd have to pay through the roof. Chris Rigg as well, as Morgan Gibbs White. These are options. Well, I was looking at English options as well, or British options plus Irish, but there's no Irish options that are good. Angel Gomez, this guy, he used to be at United, academy player, only has a potential of 83. So if we are getting him, he's like a panic buy, or at least like a short-term option to fill in. And then the rest of our attackers, like Barrios, he'd be an interesting option as well, because he's one of those wonder kids too. But yeah, they're my options that I'm thinking of. Now Fernandes is going to be sold. It's out of my control. It's only a matter of time. Now hopefully, I'm hoping they can get at least 100 mil. Like, he's worth 80. You should be easily able to get 100 for him. At least if I was doing it, I'd be able to do quite well. Anyway, enough of the shame and the sadness that we're about to experience when Fernandes leaves to Crystal Palace of all teams. Like, fuck's sake. Anyway, it's not like they have the wage bill or the wage structure to be able to fucking afford him. But look, it is what it is. Bournemouth, I never showed you the starting 11. I apologise. I was busy complaining about Fernandes. Let's get into this. Alright, Dorgu launched that and he's lost it. Fuck's sake. Right, Fernandes, considering you're leaving us, you might as well run yourself into the ground. Can't believe you're leaving for... Palace are kind of rivals to us at this stage because of how shit we've been. Yeah, not good. Bemo, potentially a good ball. Yeah, it's just Cunha just wasn't in the right spot there. It's not really his fault. I mean, the defender was all over him. Dorgu, on the other hand, he's not having a good game. Go on, Cunha. That's much better. There we go. Now, set Højlund through. Højlund, this is all on you now. There's no one else helping. I did see Mbeumo, but good goal off the post and in. I did see Mbeumo coming up. I probably could have passed to him, but I'd rather he just takes a shot and scores. And that's what he's done. You love to see it. Right, we're struggling to clear it here, guys. Come on, it's Bournemouth. I was thinking Justin Kluivert as well as an option for the Fernandes spot. But we'll see what happens when it happens. Dorgu, overlap, please. Okay, do it a bit fucking faster. Jesus. Right, Højlund's. Fortunately, you're just not getting the service. Well done to Manu for keeping the ball. I thought he lost it. You kept it up. Now Dorgu, overlap. Much better. That's a much better overlap. Cross that. Højlund, header. Oh, what a save, man. What a save. Well done. Alright, half time. We're 1-0 up thanks to Højlund's goal. Very good goal. Cunha assist, I believe. I might mix them. It might have been Dorgu, but I'm almost certain Cunha won the ball at the halfway line brought up. He might have missed that shot. But Dorgu definitely also gave the ball to him as well at one point. But second half, I'm happy enough for that first half. I mean, probably could have done a little bit better here and there, but the most important thing is that we're winning, especially when we're so close to that Champions League spot, which a bit unexpected. I thought we'd be a bit worse. Well, actually, the performances have been pretty bad, but league-wise, we've actually not doing too bad. Right, Dorgu touch. Okay, don't take a touch. Just cross it first time then. Please listen to me. Look, you've lost the ball now. If you had to just cross the first time, you never know what would have happened. And then you've gotten yourself a yellow card. Dorgu, please, man. Please. Oh, shit. Well done, Onana. I thought they were going to screw me there. Okay, that's just a bit of a challenge. I feel like I might have to take Dorgu off here, as I feel like they're going to go down that side a bit more. Okay, yeah, they're coming down Dorgu's side. That's an issue. Okay, they're through again. They're not coming down Dorgu's side this time. De Ligt, brilliant tackle, and Onana got a foot to it because that could have crept in. We're doing some. We're not playing bad. Like, even when we're making mistakes, we're still managing to recover and do well. So, happy enough with what I'm seeing today. Oh, that's a good ball from Fernandez. I thought he was going to let that go out, and it's gone to Hoyland. He just needs Buemo overlap, and Hoyland lets us down. That's unfortunate, because Buemo was making that overlap. He's doing it slowly, but he was doing it. Oh, the licked. I'm just praising all of you. I was just praising every single one of you, and you do that. Anyway, Hoyland's going to come off. Or, sorry, not Hoyland. Mainu's coming off for Gomez. And you know what? We might as well take Hoyland off as well. Why not? Delo, we're going to put him at left back. And Euro's going to come on for the Ligt. I just don't want anyone getting red cards. Like, we've already gotten 2 yellow cards now. Our yellow cards did subside. Remember, at the start of the season, they were really bad. Even some reds involved. Then we kind of went to a low point where we weren't really getting booked that much. And this feels like it's starting to pick up again. So that could be back to the bad form that got us in that mess in the first place. And that is one of the worst free kicks I've ever seen. Good God. Alright, here we go. Cunha's on the ball. I don't know who that is running through the middle. Guy with the afro. Who the fuck's that? Oh, that's a good ball from, what's his name? Mazraoui. And Mbeumo with a brilliant finish. And that should be 3 points in our pocket. But you never know. You never know. Good ball from Mazraoui. Right, Ugarte on the ball. Should pass back to Mbeumo. Mbeumo, cross that. That is an incredible ball, but no one was there in the correct position. Oh, that's a poor ball from Delo. Giving it straight back. And Onana does save. Does a save. Does a good save. Right, corner. Clear this. We're done. And launch that. Okay, that's not a launch. That is. Right, win 2-0 at home. Happy enough for that performance. And again, I still don't know how to wear a jacket, clearly. Happy enough for that performance. I didn't think that was too bad. Now, everyone else above us won, of course, so we're still going to stay 8th, but it's not like we haven't gained points. We've definitely been improving. In terms of the Conference League table, you can see we're joint top with 10 points. Just our superior goal difference is keeping us up there. We've got 2 games left. And what is it? It's top 24 teams that go through, I think. So they're on 4 points. Yeah, a draw is enough to mathematically see us through. Like, Alta could still get through, and yeah. Anyway, let's see how the Irish teams are doing. So, Derry City is 26. They could still go through. So that's quite good for an Irish perspective. Shelbourne as well. They could easily go through. As it stands, they are going through. Is that it? Yeah, okay, that's it. I want to have a look at the other European competitions to see like what other Irish teams are there and how everyone's doing. I'm going to call out something that I'd see, like, something that I think is a bit off. Maybe Ajax being 24th is a bit low. Anything else? No, okay, the Europa League standard. Champions League might find something interesting. I mean, Frankfurt being top is very interesting. Jesus Christ, yeah, they've only won games. Barcelona, you expect to be doing well, especially with the squad they have. Good God. Yeah, okay, there's all the big boys are there. PSV as well. Dynamo Kiev actually are doing relatively well. Bayern Munich being 12th is very low for them. Juventus, I don't know, they're up and down a lot. Yeah, okay, right, well, not too much here to... Very Rapid actually being qualifying. That's a Real Madrid 27th. Jesus Christ. Napoli and Monaco. Wow, okay, Champions League's actually interesting this year. I don't know who Ral La Louvre are, but look, there you go. Anyway, where are we in the league? Because surely we've moved up. Oh my God, we're 5th. Finally. Oh my God, we're finally not 8th anymore. Excellent. We're not the highest goal scorers, but look, we can look at the top of the table and see our club. Fucking hell, finally. That's much better. I'm very happy with that. Right, what have we got here? Let's just check the calendar. I might do one more game. I mean, you will understand. Yeah, I'll do one more game, and then the next episode we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to finish off for December. We might even do a little bit of transfer window. It depends on how long it's taking, because I know this one's already quite long as it is. Exit interview. Later, it's come to our attention that Rashford has been making scathing press declarations and interviews, publicly discussing his wish to leave the team. We're asking you to take a stand on this and quickly solve the issue. Take immediate action. I don't want to terminate the contract. Why would I terminate the contract? I don't want to isolate Rashford. I want to play him. Can I choose to do nothing? Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I'd rather just say, like, no, it's fine. Just if he wants to leave, he can. Because we're not going to get anything if we isolate and sell him. Alright, I guess we'll isolate and sell. He was literally about to play this game. Yes, Sancho, you're playing. You're taking over Rashford's games and your own. We're gonna lose Rashford. Okay, Ethan is gone. I don't care about him. We're gonna lose Marcus Rashford, and we're gonna lose Bruno Fernandes. Now, Rashford was a rotation player for me, yes, but still, that's two massive players that we're losing. We're losing two enormous players for the team. And we're going to get pennies for them because the board are forcing me to sell them. Well, they're not forcing me to sell them, they're just fucking selling them on me. Yeah, that's disappointing. I'm not happy with that. I don't have a choice in it either, which is the part that's really annoying me. I'm going to have to replace them. I'm going to have to spend some money. So I think you know who my main targets are. I am going to try to get them. I can't play... God damn it, I want to play him. I want to play him so bad. Oh, it's such a disaster. Right, that's the team that we're going with to face... to face... Look, at least Fernandes isn't doing those interviews, so I'm still able to play him because I want to play him. Like, he's our highest rated player, 88 rated. Is he our best player in the career mode? Probably not, no, but you know, he's still, you know, you want to play your best rated players and your club captain. I can't believe he's being sold to Crystal fucking Palace. Hope the Crystal Palace say no and I can keep him a bit longer, try to get his contract sorted. Rashford's fucked though, he's gone. Right, Sesko, let's go. This should be a goal. Hit that. Goal. Excellent. Much better. That's what you want to see. Okay, he's just... I looked away to check like notification on my phone and he's there humping the ground when I look back. Like, what the fuck was that? Now, of course, you saw the whole thing. I didn't. I'll see it during editing, but... Good God. Sancho across the ball to Ahmad. Why'd you kiss the ball for? Like... Use your foot. You dumb fucking piece of shit. Look, we'll give you another shot. Hit that with your foot. Okay, right, well look, it's supposed to go in the back of the net, so I could say, look, this is what happens when you use your foot, but... Look, you're no Fernandes. Right, Sesko to Sancho. Hit that, goal. Right, so it looks like Sancho's going to be our left winger, definitely. Cunha's going to have to drop back. For now, anyway, if we can't get our options. So, we have that's the emergency backup option is Sancho is our starting left winger. Cunha is our starting Fernandes role player. Maybe that'll work out for the best, but as of right now, that's the emergency option. I will try get Ortiz and Regis from Real Madrid and Barcelona. And, of course, some other players I'll try get. Some of the other high-rated youth players. Alright, could it be true again here? No, Sesko still has a bit of work to do. Yeah, that's unlucky. Ahmad did set him through there, but that defender was with him all the way. Okay, here we go. Corner, and that's penalty. Alright, let's see. Who is... okay, well, it's going to be Fernandes. Could be his last goal for the club, last penalty. So, yeah, we'll let him take it. And he misses. Well, we should be true anyway, so it's not like it's the end of the world, but I would have liked him to score. That's a ball, and unfortunately that didn't go in. But at half-time, we're 2-0 up. We're cruising into the next round of the Conference League. Cruising out of the group straight into, not the playoff round, the other round after that. Round of 16, is it? I think. Quarterfinals, who the fuck knows? Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, wow. What a goal. Oh, my goodness. Jesus. Okay. They're back in the game. Alright, Cunha's going to play that deep roll. It's not really deep or too low. It's box to box, like, get it right. Buemo can come on. Hoyland can come on. Hoyland's going to have to play wing because, you know, Rashford would be here. But actually, Rashford would have been starting. It would have been Sancho coming off the bench. But unfortunately, we don't have that option at the moment. So that's what we're going to have to go with. Oh, dear. Good goal. Brilliant goal to concede. If we were doing a, you know, goal of the year conceded, I think that would win. That was brilliant. Right, Rashford, or not Rashford. Jeez, blasting past that. Fernandez, I wanted him to hit the shot. He did. Didn't go in. Also just thought I'd let you know that there's still this in the goal of the season contender. There's still this not one that we've seen. Which is unfortunate. Good save from the keeper. Fernandez going to Hoyland to Cunha. Goal. Okay, that's settled. So we're through. All we needed was a draw to guarantee us going through. We got a win. Good. We conceded a brilliant goal in the process. We scored some decent ones as well. So we're not doing too bad. Oh, go on. I see that. No, that's not the ball I wanted. But looks, we got there eventually. Oh, great goal, that. That was a really good goal. No, it's not really goal to season contender, but at the moment it's up there. Okay, come on, Sesko. You've got something in those legs. Yes, he does. He has something left in the tank. Ah, he's trying to pass there. We had a pass up there. We could have scored. But look, it's game over. 4-1. Happy enough with that win. Definitely some better performances in this this episode. Of course, there's some bad ones as well. But no, we're doing well. We're definitely doing well. Now, of course, this episode might be fucking ages long because it's an hour. Nearly an hour and 40 minutes I've been recording. It's gonna be a pain to get through the fucking the footage. Anyway, let's have a look here. They're still stuck on their. They're still stuck on 104 for Fernandez. For Vitek, I'll see how much I can get for him. Because Lamens is going to be coming back soon. What do you want to say here, honey? We're going to talk about my contract situation. I'm going to say I forgot and see if we can sell you. How about that? I don't really fancy bringing you, giving you a new contract. Oh shit, here we go. Eli Harrison, wage demands, I don't care. Ennis has been sold. And we're happy you decided to solve this issue quietly and limit Rashford's playing time, wait for an offer to come in for hopefully this will soon blow over. I didn't want to. I did not want him to go. I'm very disappointed. And there's not really anyone good that I can bring back. Like, I suppose Xerxes, but he's a striker. Like, dear. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. In the table, we start with the Premier League. We're 5th. We're finally not 8th or 18th. We're 5th. We're 9 points off the title with a game in hand. So if we win our game against Sunderland, then we'll be 6 points off the title, which is very impressive. I wasn't expecting it. Now, I'm not expecting to win the league. I'm not really expecting to get Champions League football, but I am, however, expecting to get Europa League. So we're on course to get my own goal of Europa League football for next season. So at the moment, we're on track. If we check the FA Cup hasn't started yet. Check the Carabao Cup. We'll be playing Aston Villa in the quarterfinals. So that'll be in the next part, I believe. And it's at home as well. So if we win that, we're through to the semi-finals. We've got Chelsea, Man City. That's a decent game. That will get one of the big boys out. Wolves against Liverpool. I assume Liverpool are going to win that. Derby against Leeds. Maybe Leeds would win that. There's some good ties in here. So that's the Carabao Cup. And then after that, it's the Conference League for us. And we're first, 13 points. We've won 4, we've drawn 1, 18 goals for, 4 goals against. Goal difference of 14. And we have 1 game to go. And we should top the group. We're already guaranteed to go through. And we should top this group. Not that it means much, but, you know, it'll be a bit of an ego booster for us. And with that, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, everyone, for watching. The next part, we'll finish off December and have a look at the state of the squad going into the January transfer window.